Gathered friends, listen again to our legend of the Bionicle. In the time before time, the Great Spirit, known as the Lego Group, descended from the heavens, carrying the demographic known as children aged 9 to 13, to this paradise of plastic collectibles and constructible action figures. Not named Galador. We were separate and without purpose. So the Great Spirit illuminated us with the three virtues: creativity, community, and asking our parents for copious amounts of money because we want to buy funny little robot toy we saw on TV. We embrace these gifts. And in gratitude, we bought so many damn bonkles that Lego, suffering from crippling debt, somehow survived the hole they dug themselves into back in the 90s and early 2000s. Like how? Anyways, since then, the line has ceased production and was canceled back in 2009, only to be revived in 2015. And subsequently canceled again. Now, I actually never grew up with the first generation of Bionicle back in 2001 with the Toa Mata, the ones that are the most iconic to date. But I guess when you make a fancy commercial with lighting effects and swords and you put in the All-American Rejects, you just drop that into the mix in 2006, all of a sudden, ooh, you got a new fan! This kid has to go buy all the toys all of a sudden! My parents must have hated the fact that I spent more than $100 on these shits. Now, you actually might know those Toa as the Toa Igniter from 2006. These 6 weirdos right in front of me. The reason the channel even began in the first place, back when I was some 13-year-old kid thinking, I'ma copy some video from internet, and it's now my concept. I made it. But that's not why we're here. We're here because I could never find the red one. No, not that red one. That red one, that's right. The original Toa of Fire from the 2001 line of Bionicles, later renamed the Toa Mata. I have been searching high and low, from Metro Nui to Voya Nui, from abandoned Toys R Us to abandoned Kmart, but I've never been able to get my hands on him. There was even a brief run I had with him back at a 7-Eleven. Unfortunately, he wouldn't turn around and sign my autograph. No matter what cliche toy shop you can think of, I couldn't find him. But it doesn't matter anymore, because I was able to track him down. Toa Tahu, in the flesh. Mechanical flesh. But here he is. What the fuck? But here he is. Sort of. Now, for those who don't know, in 2023, it seems like Lego actually decided to bring back Bionicle as a gift with purchase of over $100 of a different Lego set that doesn't have to do anything with Bionicle. Regardless, as a Mata Nui loyalist, I believed it was my duty, nay, it was my destiny to purchase a toy as a grown adult with grown adult money. Now, all jokes aside, Bionicle actually has some pretty deep roots in the creation of the channel, like I mentioned earlier. And because of that, I mean, hey, they made a new Bionicle in 2023. Granted, I know it's made out of system instead of, Technic parts or even CCBS. But it seemed like a fun little thing to do. And I mean, why can't we just take them and build a Tahu like it's 2001 all over again? How about we do that right now? Well, there you have it. That's the Toa Tahu with Takua set that came from the gift with purchase. And honestly, it's pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie. I know he's kind of small and stuff, right? Compared to like his original Toa Mata version. But at the same time, I think the fact that we are like building this out of system instead of Technic pieces is actually kind of cool. I can understand some people being a little underwhelmed by this particular, I guess, iteration of Tahu. And I also understand that a lot of Bionicle fans feel kind of burned by how LEGO has, like, treated the brand or whatever recently, or in the last, like, few years. But this genuinely feels like it's, not just like a cash grab sort of thing. Although the practices behind getting it are a little weird. But the build itself feels like it's like I don't know if like a labor of love is the right thing, but like it's definitely like a nice homage. It's not just thrown together for the sake of being thrown together. I think it's actually really nice. And the fact that you can put Takua on the back of Tahu is also really nice. And you got the little history, or the little beginnings of Matanui and Makuta on this plate here is also kind of cool. Comparing this to, like, let's say an Ignika, for example, you can obviously tell it is much smaller. Like even if I made Jaller roll into a ball just for the sake of, you can tell the height difference is quite noticeable. But outside of that, let me put you away. I think it's really nice. It's cute. It's very posable. You got arm movements, shoulder movements, legs. Oop. Sorry, that's just this. This isn't really supposed to be there, but I left it on there because I think it looks nice. Yeah, so I just wanted to try something different. I've never actually built Lego on the channel before. I'm not a professional at building Lego. You could tell I had the instructions on the bottom the whole time. But yeah, I thought it was a little fun thing to do. It's been a long time since I've actually been able to talk about Bionicle on the channel, especially since I mean, you know, my description has been Bionicle, video games, and some other third thing for the longest time, and, well, you know, here's the Bionicle I promised. With all that, thank you again for getting through the entirety of the video, and I'll see you guys whenever the hell I'm back. See you next time.